except you're not going to get the dolly. The dolly we ordered this year because we did not have it last year. And we tore it down, and we moved it inside our patio, and wished that we could have moved it again on a dolly to get it into the sun. And we didn't have it, so we bought it this year to do that. So this is the base of it. This is actually your reservoir, and it holds 20 gallons of water in here. Now when you put the water in here, if you live in town like we do, that's full of chemicals and everything, you let that sit in the sunlight for 48 hours and it evaporates all that stuff that's in there that we're not supposed to be drinking anyways, and the water is then pure. So that's how you start off. You might want to do the same thing up here. I don't know if you're on
Do you have chlorine in your water? It's basically chlorine.
It's chlorine?
Yeah, you want that chlorine to evaporate.
So that's how you would do it, is just fill this up, and you want to fill it up to within 3 to 4 inches from the top. And there's a hole here, and that's where the cord from the pump is going to go out. So you want to be about an inch below that. So basically, everything you see here, except for the dolly, is what comes. You also get each one of the levels. And you get the end cap, which is this right here. So when it's all done, it's going to stand about this high, each one of these levels are on. What else you get, you get the pump. It's an aquarium pump, just like in aquariums, and this is going to actually set down in the water. It's going to be connected with a hose. You just screw it in here like this.
They told us last night that it's more of a fountain pump. Tom and I don't have a lot of aquarium or fountain experience, but it works on the same. It's more like the pumps that they put in the fountain that causes your water to keep flowing in your fountains.
And actually right here, you turn this here, and that controls the flow of your water. You do not want to turn it all the way up, because if you do, the whole thing's going to shoot right straight up in the air. That's how powerful it is. So we had it about just a little bit below halfway, and it came up just enough that when it comes up to the top of this, you can see the inside here. This is where the water is going to come out. You do not want it to come up and hit the top of this. You want it just to come up and bubble over here so that it's going to spread out in here. Then this is going to leak down through. And as it comes down through, if you see the inside of this, you see how the ridges are in there? The water is going to go to the outside. And when it goes to the outside, it's going to drip down like this. And this is where your this goes in here like this. You're actually going to set your plant in here. So as it drips down like this, it's going to hit the root system that comes out through here. That's why it was designed like that. So we've got the pump, and actually the pump is going to connect to the bottom of this unit right here. It's just going to screw inside of here like that. It screws in, and then the pump is going to sit down. It's got little suction cups on here. It's going to sit down here like this, and then the cord is going to run out through here. So you want your pump as close to this hole here, and it's going to come up like that. And the reason why you want that over to the side is, one, it makes it easier to get the cord through, but number two, when all these roots come down, they'll get warm and they'll come down in here. You don't want them being sucked up inside the pump. It's very easy to clean. All you do is just take a water hose and squirt high pressure water in here, and it cleans it right out. You don't have to tear it apart or anything like that. So now we've got the pump in there. It's connected to the bottom of this. These are all the baskets that you get. You get extra baskets. This is an all-weather timer, outside timer. It connects to this, just like that. Actually, you can run 2 units off of one timer, which is very good, which is what we're going to do. So this goes in here like this. This plugs into your outside connection. And then here, it's just like a timer for Christmas tree lights. It's going to be 15 minutes on and 15 minutes off. It's going to run 24 hours a day.
Ooh, so I could use it for my Christmas tree lights?
Yes.
Outside? Multitask,
I have
multi-purpose.
a lot of timers at home. You can have one for your Christmas.
Okay.
But I think, Debbie, didn't you say that this costs like $7 a year to run this?
They said because that's just a fish tank.
Oh, that was the pump.
The fish tank pump. It's just like a fish tank pump that they figured out it's going to be about $7 a year for cost on
You don't even
electricity
notice it. So it's 15 minutes
to
on,
run the garden tower.
15 minutes off. So your plants every 15 minutes are going to get the nutrients that come out of the water.
And so the only thing you have to have access to is an electrical outlet. Now, long story short, we have outside electrical outlets, but for another reason that I don't need to go into, we had to run an indoor-outdoor or an outdoor extension cord around and into our garage. So anywhere that you can get into an electrical outlet, but you don't need to have access to the water. So it's only the electricity.
What else comes with this? You're going to get your nutrients. And when you fill this up, 20 gallons, you're going to take, there's lines on here. One of these, that, of A and B, goes into here.
And let me talk about this. This is a special blend of all natural earth minerals designed to optimize the growth of plants. So it's not like a traditional fertilizer that you're going to put on. So it's tower tonic. So that's what makes this so special, is this is a mineral earth-based product that you're going to put in there, and you use what you said, a cup of each to begin with.
There's lines on here.
And as you add water during the summer, it's like half that amount. So this will last you, basically this should last you your whole growing season.
We put this in, and I only had to add water one time. I checked it once a week. Every day, I just looked at it every day, but you can check it once a week. And we had a real hot spell where we didn't have any rain. And it was like 100 degrees out last summer for like 2 or 3 weeks straight. And it did suck the water down. It probably went...
Because it's watering those cups every 15 minutes, and if we're not getting any rain and it's really hot, then it's going to be using that water. If you're getting rain and it's not super hot, it's not going to use it as fast.
Right, so it went down probably about that far, and all I did was just took the water hose, didn't take anything off and let it sit out again for 48 hours. I just put the water in it, took half of one of these in it, and dumped it in there. The other time that I put more of that in was in October. It was October when we took it off the back patio and moved it inside our enclosed patio because I wanted it protected from the frost and everything. So at that point in time, all I did was I just took the water that was in here and I actually put it on some of my plants and shrubs outside and started over again. So that's when I used the second cup. Other than that, hardly used it at all.
We were growing lettuce and kale during the snow in October, and it didn't hurt.
Yeah, we came out, we got up, it was right before Halloween, we came out,